everybody, it's Ashley. Today I'm going to be doing something very near and dear to my heart, ranting. I'm not necessarily ranting, but in my world it's called ranting, but I'm just gonna complain about everything wrong with my life so far. But it's not just my life that I'm talking about right now. I'm gonna be talking about school. I went to my 9th grade orientation today, and by the time I'm gonna be posting this, it's probably gonna be like a week or two afterwards, but today I'm filming on August 13th. Okay, I'm filming August 13th. This is probably gonna be filmed or posted on August 20 something. I don't even know. Today I went to my 9th grade orientation. And if you don't know what 9th grade orientation is, that is where we go. And it's very, we go to our freshman center because we have a freshman center. We don't go to the main high school. But it's basically meet the teacher for freshmen. But the teachers aren't there, or there's maybe a few teachers or staff members there to help us along the way. And we basically go and we walk out our schedules throughout the school and everything. The first problem I had was I get to my dance teacher. Let me tell you, this lady, she is super duper nice. I would love to have her as a dance teacher. But I walk in and she asked me, what class period do you have dance and what's your name? So I said, it's Ashley, I'm in your 5th period and everything. She's like, okay, well, do you know what the attire is? And I was like, yeah, isn't it shorts, a t-shirt, and your dress shoes? And she's like, no, you have to wear a leotard this year. A leotard. I have to wear a leotard. So I look at her and I'm like, why can't I wear just my bike shorts with my athletic shorts over it? Because that's what a lot of dancers wear, and then just a t-shirt and my jazz shoes. And she's like, no, you have to wear the leotard, and if you don't want to go out and buy the leotards, because let me tell you, leotards can be pretty expensive. She said, I can pay the first week of school $75 for a leotard. Okay, my mom doesn't want to pay that, I don't want to pay that. So I'm like, okay, thank you. And I walk away and I go to my next class and I'm with my best friend Peyton. And I just start not yelling, but I raise my voice and I'm like, I'm not wearing a leotard. And I run into some of my other friends that are taking dance and they're like, did you hear that you have to wear a leotard? And I'm like, yes, I did hear that. I did hear that I have to wear a leotard. And we all just kind of start complaining about it. So now I'm getting a schedule change out of dance into this thing called Outdoor Adventures, which is basically archery and hiking and stuff like that. And it would basically fit in my personality really well because I do hiking in New Mexico with my family at least once or twice a year. I do archery, I know how to shoot a gun, all that type of stuff. So I think that would be pretty good with us. I know how to fish, so I think that's a very suitable class. I did want to take their law enforcement class, but apparently nobody signed up for it, or only a few people, so it was a new class. It got canceled because not enough people signed up. So that was the first thing that went wrong with my day today. The next thing I'm gonna rant about is not necessarily a big problem or anything, but usually our agendas for school, and I'm sorry if I'm rustling my elbows, but usually our agendas for school are cool. They've got the world on them, and it's galaxy print and all that type of stuff. Now I'm covering up the name of my school because I don't want y'all to stalk me, but this is what the front cover of our agenda looks like this year. I don't really know what to say about that. I don't know. I'm very confused. Normally I wear my ID card whenever I have to go on a pals trip to go see my pally, and that was last year, usually on Wednesdays. And the rest of the time I kept my identification in my bag. And I cannot believe I'm showing you guys this, but I'm blocking out my last name and the school. But this is my ID picture, okay? Worst ID picture I think I've had in a really long time. I was having a really bad day. Okay, my hair is flat. My bangs are weird. My face is really shiny, and I have a giant face demon on my face. So, that's not good. Then the principal's talking to us in the morning. We're about to do the orientation, and she's like, one more thing. We're gonna be handing out lanyards because you have to have your identification shown every single day when you go to school. So now I have to wear my ID around my neck or attached to the outside of my backpack with a horrible ID picture all year. So I know I shouldn't be complaining about an ID picture, but if you're a girl and that were to happen to you, which has probably happened to a lot of people, You'll understand someday. The last thing I want to say is I sort of have this anxiety problem, so having my schedule change and not knowing my official schedule until the first day of school really scares me. So wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need luck, and if I'm spinning, that's because I'm in a spinning chair. I'm like moving all over the place. I should probably stop. The thing's probably blurry now. But that's basically all that I wanted to talk about today. It was just a little thing, me getting my feelings out, you know. I think I'm okay now. Don't forget to like this video if you want to see more like personal vlogs. I don't even know if you would call this a vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Were you dazzled by the same constellation? Did you enjoy